Discovering Tut, the saga continues. So let's start. Author is A.R. William, and it is concerned about the modern investigation of the Egyptian pharaoh, that is Tutankhamun, or he was popularly known as King Tut. This story or this description in this chapter combines history, archaeology, and modern science. History, in the sense we come to know about the historical, the views, the historical concept of that time. Archaeologic, in the sense that mummy, it was found from earth, and the thing. This all goes in archaeological department. And the modern science, how with the help of CT scan, X-ray, and all, they try to investigate this mummy. Now, who was Tutankhamun? Tutankhamun was popularly known as King Tut. He ruled Egypt in 3000 years ago, died mysteriously at about 18, 19 years old. He became king at the age of 13. So when he was a teenage, he became the king. But we find that very small age, he passed away. So in around 1324 BC, that is, and he was just 18 or 19 years old. That means he was still a teenage. He passed away. But his death is mysterious. Till today, we don't know exactly what happened. His tomb was discovered by Howard Carter, one of the archaeologists, in 1922. Now, what about the discovery of Howard Carter? His mysterious death and tomb have fascinated people for decades. And so this tomb fascinated people, and they were attracted towards this since many decades, especially to know the mystery of his death. Carter found its tomb intact, a rare discovery. So this tomb was still, after so much years, after so much centuries passed away, still it was intact. So he was very happy to find the discovery. Contained valuable treasures, gold, jewelry, chariots were also present in the. So he is criticized, but for rough and unscientific in his methods. That Howard Carter was very rough in the sense, the because of this research or because of his investigation, there was much damage to the body, the dead body. So it should not have happened. So he was labeled as being rough and unscientific. The mystery of Tutt's death. So the cause of his death has been debated, and people predict mystery of Tutt's death. The cause of his death has been debated. That is, uh, it's not known whether it was murder, illness, or accident. How did he die at a very young age? So it has been debated, the matter of debate for years. So his early death is still today a mystery. Thus, death marked the end of a dynasty. So that he was the last ruler of his dynasty. His body was badly damaged during the original autopsy, that is PM, postmortem, done by Carter's team. And that was why he was labeled as being rough and unscientific. That is, he should not have investigated by doing postmortem, because postmortem happens to a dead body if it isn't dead. But here, because we got that mummy after so many years, we should try to preserve that, and without spoiling, we should try to investigate. So this was one negative aspect that happened by the Carter's research team. The CT scan. Then later on in 2005, another Egyptian team, they did the research there, but this time they examined it using modern CT scanning. So this year, you have to remember 2005 that happened. And the objective of this research, once again, the scanning, was to uncover the cause of his death, why he died at a suddenly such an early age in his teenage, and to examine his burial process. Okay, how did they bury him? so that his tomb was intact. That was the main thing, and how his mummy was found till today in that condition after many centuries. His body was removed from the tomb for the scan. Now, what they did this time, they took the body from the tomb elsewhere and tried to do the scan. So this happened first time after 3000 years. The first time the mummy was moved after Carter's era. So the last research was done by Carter in 1922. Then later on in 2005, this happened. But this time they did not do autopsy or a postmortem, but they scanned. They did the CT scan. Now, what are the insights? What are the findings of the CT scan? You know, CT produce, as you know, CT is for that thing that it produces multiple images. So here 1700 images were formed. His chest bone and ribs were missing. Then they found that there was a fracture in the thigh bone, and this may have been the reason for his death. So he died due to illness or malaria. Now, challenges faced during the scan. So when the body was moved, at that time there was sandstorm and cold. The mummy was briefly exposed before the scan resumed. So that is also the thing that um, they exposed the mummy. The team handled the mummy with great care and returned to the tomb. Unlike Carter's finding or Carter's process, that the body was damaged at that time, but this time they took very much care and tried to return to the tomb. And during that thing, some superstition was also attached that there was sandstorm and cold at that time because that it was the soul that was doing it. So ancient Egyptians burial beliefs, what do they believe? They believed in afterlife. That is the thing. So they believed that if the body was preserved well, then then it traveled well to the path of soul journey. So preserving the body was essential for the soul's journey. The lavish burial and artifacts symbolize his royal status and belief in life after death. So how he was buried, the lavish style, that the wealth and all that chariots and gold was buried with him. So what is the conclusion that we get in this chapter is that modern science that helps in uncovering about the details of King Tut. There is a fusion of archaeology and technology. Uh, those who have got interest in ancient history, they find very interesting this chapter, especially the fusion of archaeology, technology, and history. So mystery still lingers today, but the progress has ultimately been made. So the key takeaways of this chapter are that Tutankhamun is a symbol of ancient Egypt's glory and mystery. His tomb is rich with cultural and spiritual values. That is, they believe in life after death. The story is a blend of history, science, and mystery that continues to fascinate and the people around. So there is one BBC video clip also about his findings, the latest one, especially